Hi everyone, welcome to April Vickery's Crafty Creations. I am here to share with you a design team project for Country Craft Creations. And today I want to show you how I made this cute little notebook holder. You can take this to church and write down your notes for Sunday school. It also makes great gifts for senior appreciation, pastor appreciation, teacher appreciation. I mean, you can do all kind of stuff, different occasions for this, I believe. I started off using the Authentic Hues pink cardstock. I get this from Country Craft Creations. I also use the Believe Bow Bunny collection from Country Craft Creations, the chipboard pieces, and some cardboard for the pop-ups. And to open it up, it's a magnetic closure, so it does close. And inside, I have a pen holder. I have some place to put my notes. Put a little notebook in there. I have my I have a bookmark here that I made, so I can bookmark my place in my Bible. Also, I've made these cute little tags. Again, these would be fun to use to mark your place in your Bible when you're listening and he's telling you to go to different chapters in the Bible. So that's what I made there. I have this cute little dainty thing that I use. This is just from Spellbinders, S2005. So that's what that is. And I used a couple more chipboard pieces. And the bookmark just slides right in like that. Very simple, very cute. Over here, again, I used the Spellbinders little edgelet, I call it. Another chipboard piece, some more Bow Bunny Believe pattern paper, and another chipboard piece. And then you just close it up with a magnet, like that. So let's just show you how I did that. First thing I want to start off by saying I went ahead and pre-cut and pre-scored everything, so you wouldn't have to watch me do that on camera. So right now, of course, it looks like a little clutch purse, doesn't it? It can be, but I'm going to show you that on this one, this is a 12 by 8 piece of black cardstock. I get this from, you can get it from anywhere. Country Craft Creations has black cardstock. It's part of their design. And I scored this at 4 3/4, 5 1/4, 10, and 10 1/2. And after I scored it, I went ahead and scored on my lines, burnished them down, found the center, and added magnet there and a magnet on the outside. For this, I just used a paper corner rounder punch. Okay? So that's the basic of the notebook. For a pocket, here, this measures 6.5 by 5, and on the 5-inch top line, you want to score it 1/2 inch. Then on the 6-inch side, here, you want to score at 6 inches. So it's basically a 1/2 inch on each side, on two sides. I went ahead and folded them under. But before I did that, on this score mark right here, over, I measured 2 inches and I put a dot. I flipped and I took my ruler again and measured up 3. So down to up 3. Put my dot, put it in my paper trimmer, and cut a diagonal line. You can go ahead and do that with a pencil and use paper snips, or you can use your trimmer. And I am going to add adhesive here to my back. So just a moment, and I'll get my lovely score tape that I just love getting from Country Craft Creations, because you can get bundles, and since I use it a lot, that saves me money and time. Okay. Snip that like that. Okay. Now, before I adhere this, I want to add my designer paper. And for my designer paper, I'm using the Bo Bunny Believe. And what I did was just literally folded this under, and I traced it onto the pattern paper. And then from where I traced it from, I went down a little bit and cut it out. So now my piece can go on. I cut a little too much here, but I can fix that by adding embellishments or ribbons. There are no mistakes in art, from what I understand. And I'm sticking with that, especially when I do an oops, I call it. So for the sake of the video, I want to go ahead and do this using my glue. I'm not going to add the sticky paper or score tape, which you obviously you can. It's whatever your preference is. So there's that. And I like using the adhesive glue only because you got time to move it. Sometimes with score tape, once it's down, it is down. It is not getting up. So there's that part. So I'm going to set that to the side, and I'll go ahead and give you the measurements for your pattern paper. For the front and the back, this paper measures 7 3/4 by 4 1/2. So you'll need 2 of those. And for my flap, this is simply a 1 1/4 by 7 3/4. And again, I just rounded the corners with my paper corner rounder. So since I went ahead and added the magnets and all that, I'm going to open my folio up. I'm going to go ahead and add the paper. And because Bo Bunny makes pattern paper and you got a pattern on both sides, it really doesn't matter which side you put it on. I just happen to like this side, the pattern paper. Okay. Now, I can do my front. And again, it doesn't matter. The only time it matters is if you have like words. I think you just want to make sure your words are facing the right direction. Okay, so here's my front and back, and I'm going to go ahead and cover my front flap. There's that. I'm going to flip the book over, and I'm going to add this one to my flap. without getting glue everywhere on me. Try. Sorry. You were working, sorry. Worked a minute ago and now it wants to act like it doesn't like me. Again, I do apologize. Okay. So now we got the glue on. I'm going to face this down here. Get it all adhered. You still got your clutch. And now I am going to add my pocket. And remember, I went ahead and added score tape here because I do want my pocket to stay and not come off. So it's here. And that goes there. Okay. Pray for the best. And then I'm going to burnish it down with my bone folder. Or you can use a credit card. You can use a ruler. You just want it adhered down. So now you can slide your goodies in there. Goodies meaning Bible verses or quick little notes. Whatever you want. Okay. Now for the middle here, I am going to cut a piece of paper 7 1/4 by 5 1/2. And the problem is just trying to get the right color. And I think I found, I'm just going to use the other side. I'm going to get my paper trimmer. Open that up. 7 1/4. What did I say? 7 1/4. And 5 1/2. Press that back up. And pray for the best. And that is way too wide. I think I'm going to do 7 and I think I'm going to cut off 1/4 of it. Oh, stupid stand. I'm just not having a good time. Okay, I'm going to cut off 1/4 of an inch. Because you can always take off, you can never put back. That's better. Nope, let's go with another 1/4 of an inch. Nope. Okay, go with another one. Sorry about that, I think I messed up on the measurements. Let's vault. Okay, now we're good. So now, scratch the 7 1/4. You want this to measure, I believe it's going to be like 6. Nope, let's see. It's going to be, it is 7 1/4 by, 4 1/4. A little bit less. So scratch the 5 1/2 and make that 4 3/4. And 4 1/2, just, as they say, fake it till you make it. Alright. Not doing a good job here, so please forgive me. No bashing me, please. I'd appreciate it. So that's my inside, and I am just going to add sticky strip to each side, because this is where my notepad is going to go. So here, and here, burnish, and burnish. Okay. That's taken care of. I want my little design here at the side, or left hand side. Gonna eyeball her down. There you go. Okay. So now we got our pocket to put our notebook. And for your pen, you're going to take the pen that you're going to use and wrap a piece of pattern paper around it. Don't make it tight. Make it a little loose. So I know that this is okay. So I'm going to add some score tape. I'm going to take this and bring it. Actually, it'd be better if I stuck it down. Yeah. Stick that piece down. Put my pen holder in there. Now, got my pen. Voila. Open it up. There's your pen. Placed for your notes. You can decorate it. You can add tags. You can add bookmarks. Sticky note pads. Just put that in there. Doesn't matter. It's all up to you and what you need in order to serve the Lord and learn the Bible and go forth. So I hope you liked today's tutorial. I do apologize deeply for all the falling down the camera, and I hope you will come back the next time and check out other activities that I will be making, other crafts I will be making with the Bo Bunny Believe for the design team for Country Craft Creations. Thank you for joining me today. Have a scrappy day. Goodbye.